Okay, so this is a video that will walk you through the pre-cal performance assessment assignment that we will be doing this week. First of all, if you go into Canvas, there's a new module called performance assessment. Okay, so under there you can see the outline. If you pull that up, that will give you the outline of the slides of what your performance assessment would look like. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google Slides, you're going to create a new slide, and you're going to follow this outline as far as what slides to create. So let me walk you through this now. And so basically the gist of the assignment is you're going to be picking a problem that we've done this semester in pre-cal, and you are going to take that problem and then you're going to go through and create Google Slides to explain how that problem would be solved. All right, so your first slide should be a title page. All right, so your name needs to be on there. Put the title of the assignment, and of course this slide you can decorate however you want to, as well as your entire presentation. All right, but you do need a title slide, so make sure that as you're going through and doing the assignment you get all the slides that are required to be created. Okay, so your next slide will be your essential question. This is where you let your audience know what type of problem that you're going to be presenting. So you can say something like this: how can I solve a problem involving, and then you tell us what type of problem that you have picked. All right. Then for your next slide, you're going to go more in depth about the type of problem that you have picked. You're going to tell us what type of problem it is and what information that you need to know how to do the problem, such as here where you would put any definitions, formulas, properties, theorems, or anything else that you may need to know in order to do the problem. All right? So remember, this is not the slide where you actually present and work out the problem. This is just any background information that you would need to know in order to do the problem correctly. All right? And if this takes multiple slides, that's fine. All right? And the next slide is the one where you actually will present the problem. You'll show us what the problem is. You will have the problem worked out, and then, of course, if you elect to present on Friday, I'll get more into that in a minute, then this is how the slide where you would explain give explanations of how to do the problem. And then on here also you can write sentences explaining each step that you do as far as working the problem out. Okay, this also may take more than one slide to complete, and that's fine. Okay, then your next slide should tell about the strengths of the presentation, your strengths, what you think you did well. Then you'll have a slide where you talk about and present your weaknesses, what you think you could have done better, or what you think was kind of a challenge for you in doing the assignment. And then you'll have a slide for closing remarks. Okay, and so here you can do anything as far as like summarizing your conclusion to the problem. You can make any closing remarks to the class. You can use it for personal expression, words of wisdom, encouragement to your classmates. This is basically your slide where you're closing the presentation. All right, so you can use this to leave whatever closing remarks you feel like you would like to leave. All right, and then of course have a slide where you're asking the audience for questions, because in a normal situation, if we were in class, everybody would be presenting this on Friday to the class. I'm still going to give you guys an option to present, but what I think I will do is, for those of you that come to the live class, you'll have an option to present on Friday for like an extra 3 points to your report card grade or something to that effect. All right? And so, again, that's the outline of the slides that you should have for the problem. Let me show you an example of one that was done from, well, let me show you, first of all, I think everybody knows how to get to Google Slides. So if you go in and you go to Google Slides, you can create a new slide. You can start with a blank one if you like. And then, of course, most of you are familiar with Google Slides, but you can change the backgrounds pretty quickly. There are preset backgrounds that you can use. You can use your own background. You can lay them out by hand. You can make every slide different if you like. When it's time to go in and get a problem to use, then you can go in and insert an image, and you can upload an image from the computer. You can search the web for a problem if you like. Also, you'll find that I've opened all of the modules back up, all of the units from the beginning of the year. so that you can go in and you can screenshot problems if you like from old quizzes or old sets of notes if you like. Remember, you also have access in Canvas to the textbook, so you can go into the textbook and you can screenshot problems from there to upload, or you can just type in the problem if you like from math type or whatever the case may be and copy and paste it in there. So there are many ways that you can get your problem into your presentation. All right? But like I say, decorate this how you want, make it look nice, make it look neat, and once you're done, then you can share it with me. And then that's how you get your grade. So you won't be uploading it into Canvas for your grade. You can just share it to me. And of course, that's H. Mason. Oh, this is the name. Let's skip the name of it. All right, so to share it with me, it's hmason@aisd.net. And then when you share it with me, then I will go in, look at it, and grade it and put your grade on it. Now, this assignment will count as a test grade. Now, if you complete all of your slides like you're supposed to, that should be an easy 100 for this last test grade of the semester for you. Okay. However, the other side of that is if you just elect not to do it, then you'll have a 0 for a test grade, and that would be a big detriment to your grade. So keep that in mind. All right. And of course, like if I look at it and you only did 3 slides instead of all of them, then I would grade it appropriately according to that. So when you're done, share it with me, then I'll type your grade in from there. All right? Let me also just show you an example of one that was done several years ago from geometry. So this is a quick look at one that a geometry student did. The essential question is there. You just saw the title page. And then here is a look at the type of problem that this person did, a problem about translating an object. Then presenting the problem, took several slides as she went through it and showed you how to translate the problem, and the steps are all written out, typed out and everything. And then so after that slide, she got to her strengths, her weaknesses, closing remarks, which you can put whatever you want there, and then a place to ask for questions. All right, so there's just kind of a quick example of one from geometry that you have an idea to look at. So be creative with it, and I'll see you in class.